Hello, I'm Ibrahim Kamara. I'm here to present on the topic click agreements. So we have the abstract. In the world of technology, click agreement play a vital role globally. Moreover, when downloading an app, there is a prompt requesting the user to read the terms and conditions and then click I agree or do not agree. Notwithstanding, users intentionally ignore reading the terms and conditions due to lack of patience. This denies the users the chance of waiving their right even if the app causes security threats. Since the transaction or downloading activities is not physical, so there is a need to pay key attention to the remote contract that contains the term and condition. Because when a user clicks the agreement, the contract is binding and whatever effect that software or app will cause the users, the developer will not be held reliable. Users admitted that the reason behind the negligence of ignoring the term and conditions statement is due to the feeling that it is not as severe as if you are in person signing the same exact thing, so they just ignore it and click agree because it is so much easier. Moreover, this paper provides a review and analysis on cases relating to click agreement and its consequences. On the internet, click agreement may be found practically anywhere. An online agreement known as a click agreement is one in which the user acknowledges the acceptance of the conditions by clicking a button. Click agreements are visible when you update your phone, purchase online, join up for social networking, and many other activities. They are designed to shield businesses from consumer lawsuits so they won't be held accountable for something. When registering for a website, making transactions, and downloading content from a website, a click contract might be considered an alternative to a signature. Even in the unlikely event that someone clicks I agree, they still accept the rating terms of service. You are binding yourself to the terms stated in that deal by pressing that button. This might entail them selling your information to other businesses or require you to abide by certain guidelines when using their website, among other things. As such, you should always be aware of what you are signing and consenting to. The rules governing these contracts that the user signs up for or checks the I agree box are assent to the terms of the contract. The next step is for signers to comprehend the terms and conditions, as well as the privacy agreements, to which they are signing. In order for the signers to accept the contract, they must be allowed to do it on paper in addition to online. Additionally, users must be able to understand that they are not being pressured to stick to their commitments. They must be aware that they are free to revoke their permission at any moment. Last but not the least, the business that created a contract has to maintain duplicates of it on paper or in electronic format and provide the signer with entry to a copy. Legal issues pertaining to clear agreements and users' lack of transparency about their contracts are constantly being handled. Clear agreements are utilized extensively in a wide range of legal matters. Spec v. Netscape Communications, Nicosia versus Amazon, and Fedman v. Google are a few well-known examples. Spec downloaded software from Netscape but was not presented with the contract agreement prior to installing it, as was the case in Spec v. Netscape Communications. Spec was unaware that Netscape could view his internet conversation prior to installing the information on his computer. One of the LS Click agreement lawsuits filed in 2002 was this one. In the Nicosia v. Amazon case, Nicosia bought diet pills for Amazon, but 3 years preceding that, the company had taken a restricted chemical off the market. When you make a purchase on Amazon, you agree to accept the terms and conditions of use. Found in the Fairman v. Google case, Fairman had been using Google to place advertising, but in order to do so, he had to accept Google's terms and conditions. He had maintained that there had been no meeting where they had reviewed the terms and conditions, terms and agreements with Google, therefore he was unaware of them. The plaintiff's failure to carefully read their agreement upon enrollment is the commonality across all of these cases. Clicks agreements are important to businesses in the internet since they keep both parties out of legal hot water. There won't be any problem as long as everyone is aware of what the contract states. These days, in particular, the majority of individuals rarely read the terms and conditions before committing to anything because they are frequently presented and written in small print. Here's where consumers lose out on essential information that users should be mindful of, including corporations selling their information to other companies. It is very essential to properly read and understand what you are agreeing